along the way. When they rise up, when they lie down, teach them my law.
He's making that up.
When you look in the Hebrew language for the word teach, it actually means to show them. So you should be walking according to that so they can see it when they're real little.
He's an example of why I had that show today, because
but if you ain't doing that,
to bring my belief,
they not seeing the right thing.
I'm glad you said that, bro, because I never read the Hebrew Bible, but I always say each one teach one, and I always say he don't mean by teaching me by telling me. Teaching is showing me.
Exactly.
Teaching is showing me, not telling me. That's preaching. You preaching what you telling me.
Right. You throwing it at me.
Showing me.
Right.
Like the teacher, she's showing you how to write. She's showing you how to do math. She's showing you.
Right.
Shalom, brothers. I'm at my second job, just listening in. Rabbi, when I left you last night, you was eating. All right. Don't get fat. You know how some people feel about fat.
Well, I ain't getting fat because I worked out 6 this morning, sis. About 9. Well, actually, I did my workout this afternoon. I ain't worried about that. I was eating. What was I eating? Snacks. Yeah. But yeah, bro. That's what it is. Exactly what it is. Because from 0 to 5, little kids, they watching you. They can't hear. They can't hear what you're saying. But they can see what you're doing, though. They see that. So that's why there's no big mamas no more. Then you got so what happened? Then the little girl, what she learned how to do, have babies when she's 16.
True.
You dig?
And that's what they doing.
Yeah.
And then when they do that, you know what's crazy? Their mother helping them take care of the child. Take care of that child.
Yeah, exactly.
But now I see mothers going out with their daughters. Like,
ain't that crazy? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, when I saw that, I was like,
told me earlier that I was
clubbing with your daughter?
Leading the blind.
No, that's my mother. That mother can't even get into an argument. It's going to be a fight in here because that's your mother. She's supposed to be in the party. I don't take it as a compliment. It's almost like it's a letdown. Step 2 with the, come on, y'all making our parties whack now. You know what I mean? People coming out like, I'm somebody's mother. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's funny though, because what it shows is that there's a shift going on, some sort of shift.
Yes, thank you.
See what I'm saying?
Showing a shift.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I'm saying, though, right? I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of us degrading ourselves, and I see a lot of us waking up.
I didn't know you were.
Maybe that's the shit. I'm seeing
trying to wake up. A lot of us trying.
I'm seeing a lot of young ones too coming out of this blindness that they blurry and everybody else.
You have a background.
Right. Hearing them. You know what I'm saying?
I think you might have an app. It's not showing you, but you have an app that's working or turning. It's
tell his friends.
It's activated in the background.
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
But surely on point, I see that energy is still around. It's still surfing.
Well, because the spirit of God, it don't die. It's here. Right. You just gotta tap into it, like you tap into any other energy.
No, see, he said that wrong.
Like I tell people that all the time. I said, nigga, listen, you go on that video game, right? You play that video game, right? Nobody tell you how to get to the second woman. You figure that shit out, though, right?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
You gotta figure it out on that game, and I watch y'all. Nobody tell y'all how to get to the next board, but you figure it out by playing the game, right?
Oh, you
that's right.
Right before I got on.
I'll come back. You on level 5.
Because okay. Rules and regulations.
I'll be figuring how to navigate through that. You gotta put your mind into that game to figure it out. You gotta figure it out in your real life now.
No, that's true. That's true.
But I feel like that's the way we gotta make people step into what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Because they be trying to figure like, what you mean? It's not. It's hard to do this. It's hard. It's like, bro, how was it hard? It was just hard for you to pass this boy. You just was like, damn, I couldn't get over this boy. I keep losing. But guess what? You figured that out, right? And now you go to the next boy. Why you can't do that with life?
Prideful or something.
Well, that right there is.
You know, sometimes I didn't figure something out, then I figured it out. I said, wow, I'm glad. Like I tell people, ancestry and consciousness.
Like pride.
Now you got something else to look forward to.
His teacher.
Yeah.
So,
And And the Bible
I don't
says
know.
So that's why it's like that,
rabbi.
fella. That's
And
why
he
it's
was like,
like
"Oh
any
no,
of
you
you.
need to call me rabbi."
because we
That's what he said.
got outside of our
Huh?
cycle. What's the cycle? The older people supposed to teach the
He
young.
is the devil.
Thank
You
you.
don't even know it.
And now, listen, OG. Now I'm glad you brought that part up.
God.
I was just telling somebody that on the phone. I said, "Yo, where the older guys that was like trying to make us do this? Where they at?" And I thought about it. I said, "You know what I hear all the older guys doing in New York now? Shit, I ain't talking to them little niggas. Them little niggas don't listen to nobody.
That's exactly what
It wasn't like that back in the days. Older men made you listen.
Like
They made you listen. Shorty, you don't listen to your mother? Oh, your mother threw your ass right in the streets. Oh, you gonna listen out here? You gonna listen out here? Oh, cause this a boy bad just like you. His name right there. Come here, Derek. Yeah, he bad just like you.
Yeah.
You gonna meet your match. You think it's gonna be the way you just you can't just run around the world thinking. We learned that early. I got
exactly.
In order to
humble yourself ASAP.
Like,
yeah.
a lot of people just because
That's the problem, though.
the devil,
and that's what we not doing. We're not putting that
answer your prayers
within our children. Not,
if you don't
it seemed like when I was younger, it seemed like,
right?
damn, they treating us bad. But as you grew, it's like, wow, I'm
in the
glad
name
I
of
learned.
Jesus,
Now I see what they was
pray
teaching me.
to the name of
I
Jesus.
see the bullshit from the fake. I see the real from the fake now. Now I see where they was going with it.
And he's gonna
That ain't
play
right
Jesus
what you
Christ,
doing, brother. This is the right
he
way.
already knows
You know what I'm saying? I could have got in trouble
nothing
if
with Christ,
OG would have never told me to
devil's
stop
gonna
doing
play
that.
that part.
So he was right. You know what I mean? That doing that, and this is the game they brought. Okay, when you doing that, shorty, guess what? My brother was doing that too, and guess what? He got 25 to life. He never coming home. He never could see his kids. None of that. So you can continue to do that. But let me tell you what come with that. See, that's what the OG did with me. Let me tell you what come with that though. Hey, let me sit you down and tell you what come with that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was my
You got a
deal,
gun on you?
you know.
No, that's blank.
See, the Jewish fable
That's
is
failure right there.
basically
Supposed to have your shit on you, gonna be out here.
and then not
These
paying
wolves,
attention, and
like
all of a sudden
they
you're
make you
like
be like,
finding
you know
interest
what?
in the
Let
way
me
that
go in
they
the
have
house.
their
I'm not gonna be outside in
or
the
build their
streets.
faith in the
Streets
God,
ain't for me.
right?
That's what the OGs
That's
made
what it
you do.
teaches, so
Because they spooked
you
your
gotta be
ass and they made
careful
you see.
to
They
focus
told
on the
you
New Testament, 'cause that's
what
the
people
New Testament
didn't tell you
for
about
us.
the being outside, not being misguided. You know, when you misguided, that's what I call them. I don't say y'all dumb, blind, or dumb. I just say you've been misguided because that's what it is.
Hateful.
You think you know it all. How you think you know something and nobody knows?
Yeah, I'm still here. I think you.
Well, the important thing in that manner is that you got to make sure that you are never
And I'm just saying from acknowledge that I'm seeing
recompensing
like, damn,
evil for evil. You know,
I want to know what
always
they
you want to
grasp
do
on because it was a time that I grasped it.
be like
But
God
I always
and
felt,
just to
you know,
have
it's like
love
the soul
bearing,
would send me like, nah,
for these
that's
people.
not you.
That's kind of hard for you to do. Sometimes that's
The
I know
shit look cool.
it does take
but
practice.
It's not gonna be you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not like I want to say sarcastic.
So it was cool when you see people doing all of this stuff. Like
Yeah, I know.
Hey, brother Kareem. Hey.
yeah,
I'm
my,
listening.
yeah.
Nah,
So
you good?
yeah. It was messing up.
More
It was
yeah.
cool when people was.
See, now the devil does do those things, right?
You know, like
but
I never
the
was
devil
a gang
doesn't know that I
banger.
know.
Lived
So
out there.
devil
Right.
I had friends that was, but that's how I always knew I was a leader. Because it didn't matter if they was blood, crip, or whatever they was, they always came
now
to
the
me for
devil does
answers.
not want to even see me because he knows.
Because they knew I don't think. They always say that, like, you never thought like us.
So those are the
And I
ones
said,
that
and as I got older, I used to think that was a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
He is.
As I got older, I'm like,
trembling
oh.
with
Now that I
fear.
knew words and knew his what, like, okay, I'm
when he is in the
different.
presence of Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's why I don't
He
relate to a
knows
lot
I
of
believe
things
that
they
Jesus
relate
Christ
to.
is the worst
I
thing,
wonder why
you
I
know?
felt like that.
But
I hang out with these boys every
we
day.
don't see
Why I
it.
don't feel like how they, you know what I'm saying?
You want to even blaspheme God and put God
I don't feel the way they feel. You start to realize you're a different creature from these people. I don't I can never say I killed one somebody that looked like me. I wouldn't even. I would feel wrong.
I mean,
like,
these
you know what I'm
guys.
saying? I think I, you know.
See, these men right here are not dummies.
Right.
They are very capable. They have
the best thing to
potential.
do is just
They are
separate
just like
yourself
me.
from them people.
You know, I'm no different. I mean, I smoke weed.
Gotta do it early.
I drink. I mean, all these things. I'm sure. Well, this guy tells me he don't do nothing.
Once they get attached,
So that means he's better than me.
that's where
in
the clash come in.
Mindset state.
I don't know. It's like the
I
genetics in your environment.
I don't know.
It's like it
but
makes
I'm
people
thinking
say
that he is.
homesick.
Therefore, look at him.
You get all of
He
these.
still don't see what he's doing.
I don't even know, man. I just
So
feel
I need to
sorry. I
expose
feel like
him
if we don't
of
do
his
something
evil
now,
deeds. If I could do that,
no,
we're gonna kill each other, bro. And by 2050, we're gonna be on the motherfucking museum wall. Like these people used to be here.
still here.
Expose his evil.
You know, like that's how I feel. If we don't stop doing what we're doing, all of this has to go on.
Therefore, manifesting himself into a change of repentance, and he's not doing it no more.
Yeah, I'm here.
Nah, I
trying
know.
to reconnect.
That's what I think. I think everybody should just. That'll be the best thing for us to do. Because right now, pandemic. I always say this pandemic is God doing this, bro. Listen, you know how much people didn't get sentenced because of this pandemic? You know how much people came home from this pandemic?
And it will kill many.
It's mysterious. It's not mysterious. He is actually quite calculated. His moves are calculated. Just
Thank you.
It's like somebody that's trying to set up a business, right? 10 years ago, they did certain things so they could be in a certain place 10 years later. That's how God is.
So what you saying?
Set up certain so they set up certain moves already. So things could go in this direction.
Hey, this guy's talking about it.
Right. The way that he wanted it to go.
I just did a message, but you haven't heard it yet.
Like I tell people, they didn't know the coronavirus was coming because they would have warned you, just like they warned you to tell you it's going to rain tomorrow.
Yeah,
See?
especially if it was going to kill their own people.
Huh?
Thank you. And we don't see that part. We don't see we thinking we still trying to blame them, and they looking like nigga. Do this shit.
Wait a minute, we dying too.
Thank you. It's the people. It's the person that y'all wasn't believing. That's how they looking at it.
Right.
Y'all
yo, look out for this guy on here. His name is like Peacemaker, not Maker. Peacemaker. This dude is a clown.
Who that?
His name is Peacemaker. I listen to him today.
Where he at?
Peacemaker, not Maker. Meeker, like Meeker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but what it is, he claimed he talking about the Bible. He say Donald Trump is the last Trump.
What?
No, I said the last president.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yo, you know people out here be really losing their mind, right? Like people start putting shit together. No, for real. This is what's going on back in the days in Bible time. People just start making up shit when they hear the truth. They just start saying shit like that. Like Trump is the last Trump. You like what?
Does he?
Oh
yeah, I guess you could.
But he think of that.
And you know, people sit like. I was talking to him one time, and then I just swiped off of him after a while.
Right, because after a while, you can't believe people that's listening to him. All the shit start to irritate you. Like, the connection to God, not where that come from. Yeah. That where I come from shit is like, yeah, come on. Shit don't Trump is God.
Uh-huh.
Now,
they crazy. They be talking crazy. They talk crazy, huh?
So he doesn't have a mind like God.
Yo, man, this is why I love New York City. Because you can't come to, I always tell people, I've been a lot of states. I'm like, you can't come to New York with that shit, boy. All that, right? You can't come, not in New York. New York could fuck around, smack you talking about God.
I mean, if you're sinning, you know you're sinning. You can't possibly say that you
I'm telling you,
good.
not in New York. Nigga in New York will back out on you and told you, God said do this, brother.
They caught? Yeah, exactly.
Nigga in New York will go click, clack. Nigga, God said this. Yeah, make your ass with that bullshit. Coming over here teaching that bullshit.
But I was tripping when I watched how many people sit with this guy on here. They listen to him. I was like, yo, them people don't even know.
Yo, and that shit be hurting. That's why when I talk on here, people like, yeah, you crazy, and I'm, yeah, whatever. Let me stay in my delusional range, because guess what? A lot of y'all motherfuckers on this, lost and gone. Y'all don't even know. Like I tell them, I be like, yo, I told people on stereo, like, yo, it's bums in New York that sound more intellectual than what you're saying. You talking about you work for what? In what state? That dumbass state. Start making thinking y'all whole state dumb. They hired Joe ass and you on stereo talking to me, talking about some dumb shit like this. I be making people really feel themselves. Like, think about what you're doing right now. Talking about you a psychiatrist. I'm a psychiatrist. And you a psychiatrist. What state you in? Shit, I'm about to come down there and be one too. That's the next shit I'm about to start telling them. Where you work at? Who you? Can you give me your boss number?
It's funny.
Can you give me your boss number? I need to speak to your boss. Yeah. Hey, yes. Corey is your guy? Yeah, he on stereo. Me and him had a long talk. I think you should hire me, but hire him. I don't know what the hell. What the hell you teaching your school? If you need my learning, call me, because he on stereo bugging. I think you should hear him tonight. He's going to be on at 7. Feel me? Start writing a Boston. Now listen to how your pet look. Scare their ass up, right? Look. And then had their boss come in like, hey, Jared, this me. You coming in work today. I hear you're talking about white people or whatever. You still shit, all they do to, oh, what happened? You bitching up now, right? Oh, because you got to go to work tomorrow. But you ain't tell them all. You was stereo talking that power shit in the, you know what I'm saying? All the shit they do, you got to listen to them. Yeah, I'm trying to talk local. I'm at work right now. What happened to all that energy you had? And then, because, they do it at my job now. No. Speak your mind. See, that's New York. We gonna tell you in your face. Yo, that's wrong.
No, that's true, though. That is true.
Hot as shit. Hey, what you doing over there? Don't put your hands on that girl. It's a female.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do that, shorty. That could be your mother. See? That's the knowledge you could drop, make you think. That could be your sister.
Yep.
We don't put no shit in your that's not gonna make you think. Like Trump blew the last horn and that's some shit that is hell. I could see the whole New York walking away with their hand away like, I can't believe this nigga just said that shit. That ass.
You know what I said, right? When I commented, right? And then I left. I was like, yo, for real, you a clown.
For real. And they don't even be understanding.
He's a clown. I was like, yo,
I realized that what stereo showed me is that every state have a different state of mind. You know that, right?
That's true.
The way certain people think, and I started to really think what states are. Like, why they even call it states? Is it a state of mind? Like, what is it? What they call it states for?
Well, initially they called it states because they were jurisdictions. That's a fact. So when it was the 13 colonies, because at first it was colonial. But when they started
he that believeth on the Son hath everlasting life.
The states, but I understand what you're saying about the word and the state of mind. I see a logic. I see a reasoning.
The wrath of
right.
But initially, the United States wasn't called that. It was just called the 13 colonies until they started buying and annexing stuff. And they started. And that's how more regions became, and then they called them states, which are small portions of jurisdictions.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when you go to New York,
but you do got a point though. When you
saw New York thing from everywhere else, and everywhere I go see somebody that's talking that shit, I'm like, where you from? New York. That's crazy. Even if they be like, I lived up here for 12 years, nigga, you from New York. You see what I'm saying? That's where it all boils back.
Nah.
That's where you get
that.
that.
That's true.
You see something different. You know, New York was different in the back of the days. You know, they was. Remember, we was Mexican. We wasn't on that slave mentality shit like down south. We was by any means necessary. It's going down out here. You know what I mean? People living on the side of the street when niggas coming through. Yeah, that's the energy we started to pronounce. I don't know, man, but I know everywhere I go and I be talking to people, I be like, damn, what the fuck you think like that for? I be hearing wild shit on here. Like, oh no, they taught me this about history. You be like, wow, and you believed that? Even if it wasn't from, I still want to never believe that shit. Why do you think half of the kids' souls didn't resonate with the teacher too? Why do you think New York kids got up and walked out of class? You think that was for no reason? No, they so don't want to hear that bullshit.
Yeah. Once they hear you clowning, they just leaving.
Yeah,
you
get right up. Yeah. He ain't serious. He ain't serious because they got, remember, they got 5%ers. They got people that's, you know, Muslims, all this type of stuff around in their neighborhood that's saying things that's making them sit there for an hour or two listening. They like, yeah, my teacher can't even do this for me. I get up every time that bitch talk about Christopher Columbus. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that. Christopher Columbus discovered America.
New York
shit make you get right up and be like,
yep, that's true. I'm gone. Yo,
bro, I'm a bird. Like, my teacher just told you can't even tell an 8th grader that right now. You like, my teacher just told me Christopher. Yo, bro, I'm not going to school. They brainwashed. And the crazy thing nowadays, they could just pick up their phone and go, Christopher Columbus discovered America. No, your teacher, hey, teacher, come here. Right after class. You know I got. How long you been doing this for?
Right now? With me?
No, that's what you tell me.
Yeah.
How long you been doing this for?
No, I told my son and my daughter when they go off to school, but they don't do it now because they're at home doing it online. But I just tell them, they say, all right, we're going to school. I said, all right, make sure you ask a good question. I don't tell them to give the answer. Ask a good question. Because that makes the teacher teach different.
Yeah, they do. I used to always raise my teacher. My teacher always said that you always one raising hand person. Yes, I was. You know why? Because half of the shit y'all was talking about, I ain't understand none of that shit. So I'm gonna say, throw your hand up and raise it. Yep. Excuse me. Can you tell me help me with this part right here? Soon as she turn back around. Excuse me. Can you help me with this part too? Yeah, all this shit done. That's why I was dumbing me down the whole time. I'm going with my moms and I'm 5%ers, and they had through their teachers on Sundays and Saturdays and Best Buy, and I'm like, wow, school don't teach me shit about this universe. I'm God. What? The God is within me. Shit make you go home thinking for 3 days. Like, wow.
Yeah, exactly.
As a kid, what makes you think I'm gonna go in school and you telling me about? That's why I love this science so much. In school, I was infatuated with science. I didn't never know why, because that was a connection to the universe. Science is talking about you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you started to know. It's like, wow, that's why I was so connected. But I always was one of them kids that walked out of my class. And get up now, I'm out of here. Why you going? That bullshit. I say something, she tells me I'm wrong. I put the answer saying Christopher Columbus not thing. I failed. So I'm wrong, and now when I got older, that shit hurt, bro. Like I said, the answer Christopher Columbus discovered America, and they put that down as incorrect answer.
Yeah.
That's a fucked up way to teach it. No, bro. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
For a minute. Columbus coming to America. You teaching me something else.
Yeah. Huh.
So now I'm looking at my mother like, now what I'm supposed to say. You teaching me this and school teaching me this.
When you got a point when you use the word state because it has double meaning. But states has jurisdiction, but the state curriculum is brainwashing, trying to brainwash the kids.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah.
Put them in a state of mind. They put them to sleep. Put them to sleep. No, that's true.
Right. Start to make you think like fucking states about. Why we the only place in the world that even got called states? I don't hear that.
No, we're not.
I don't hear
that's
that.
That's not true. No, well, that's not true. I've been all over the world. They have states also even in Europe.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I heard somebody say it's 36 states. She said in Nigeria.
Yeah, right. And then
how the fuck is it 36 states? I said, so they came down there and divided and conquered your asses too? That's why they trying to make everybody go home. Talk about, y'all can go to Africa now. Why, nigga? Because y'all did the same shit over there that y'all doing over here. So when we go back there, you know what I'm saying? It's like, here. But y'all there too.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I started to think about that shit. I'm like, hold on. I keep hearing Trump saying, go back to Africa if y'all want to go to Africa.
Credit card. Mm-hmm.
Go back to Africa if y'all want to go. And it's like, okay, if we did decide to go, guess what? Nigeria, which is a country, they got 36 states inside of a country called Nigeria. It never was like that. That means that 36 different things is going on in Nigeria now. I spoke to a Nigerian on stereo. She told me that every country, every city has a different language. That means they broke their tongue up. She said it used to be only 2 dialects that they be speaking here. Now today it's 36, and it's only in Nigeria. So a lot of cultures don't believe in what the next believe in. You see what I'm saying? And I thought about it. They doing the same thing they doing in Africa that they did to us in America. That's what they doing.
Because the thing is, that's the way you actually take over people. If you get them where they can't communicate.
And I'm starting to see, I'm glad you said that, because that's what I tell people. I said, the religions that we got right now, think about it. It's divided. The better way of controlling it, I can separate.
No, straight up. When they brought our ancestors here and things like that, that's what they did. They separated us so we couldn't communicate, because if you communicate, you can unify. And they didn't want you to be able to unify again.
Right. They don't want y'all to unify. They don't want y'all to have unity.
No. Because then what they do, it's that old saying, divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer. I always tell people about that, yo.
That's it. And black people in America, we do not stick together. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Because we separate and it's easy to control. It's Muslims. To be honest, none of y'all calling him his real name anyway.
But knowledge is power, there, young brother. That is true.
Yeah. And knowledge is awareness. I always tell people. Damn, so people telling these kids that, but they're not teaching them that. See, they preaching to them, not teaching them. There you go.
Yeah.
They know what knowledge is. They heard the word, but they don't know what it is. You see what I'm saying, OG?
That is true.
It's like saying OG, but they don't know the definition of what really OG means. They think OG is being a gangster and shooting and killing. No, that's not that. You see? So it's like they say knowledge. You hear the kids like, knowledge. And then you be like, yo, shorty, can you tell me what's knowledge?
Different languages fluently.
Good.
So everything when you go to law school, everything has to be defined and broken down. And that's how you actually, when you study like ancient documents,
talking about when I be saying that. And I be like, so you don't know what you're really speaking in. You don't even know, you don't even have a different perception on how that word is said. Because you're looking at it a way that somebody taught you. Like I told you, they never told us how to think. They told us what to think. And that's what they doing with you. They telling you what to think. You think that's the right way, but that's not. But when a black brother like you or something come on the YouTube channel and try to explain to these people, I see y'all views be at 500, 1,000, a couple thousand.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, they speaking nothing but truth, and these people don't want to. This show you people don't want to know themselves. They just want to be entertained.
But it's funny. There's a verse in the Old Testament that said where the people asked the prophet, he said, "Speak unto us lies and deceit." The people asked for that, and cause the Holy One to cease from before us. There's a verse that say that where the people ask for it. They don't want to hear the truth.
I'm glad you said that, because I just told people about when we bring up Jesus, because I always like to. When I look at Jesus' story, right, I say Jesus was trying to show us. Fuck, tell us. Y'all keep saying, look what he trying to tell us. No, look what he trying to show us. Like you just said, each one
Exactly.
show me.
That's right. Show me.
He showed me when he talked the truth, people are going to kill you. Even him. He's showing you, I am God that came down in flesh and they killed me. So who are you? That's what he's telling me. He's telling me that in other words from reading the book. That's the question, the answer I got out of it. Like, who are you if they killed me?
But like you say, humans, they don't want to hear the truth. They like you to lie to them. to them, told them that he was lying the whole time. He set the thing up back in May when there was no election, saying that the election was rigged. Wasn't even an election yet. They like that type of stuff. People like lies. You understand? And they feed off that. So what did they do? He pumped their head up. He gave them that. And tell what? Now you had an angry mob outside of the damn Capitol.
And like I told people, you can't see it wasn't no niggas there at all. We know not to do that. Certain shit, we just know what to do. We could protest, but we know not to do the shit they was doing. You see, it's just certain shit we know. We know as a people, we could say these people divided. They don't stick together. I bet you we knew not to come to the Capitol and do the shit they did though. I bet you we knew that. Like things gotta change. We looking on TV like, oh man, the way people see how we feel. Oh, now y'all on the side. Look, now you see them at Brooklyn like, I feel you, brother. Yo, now you feel me. Oh, you feel me now? Okay. Black Lives. Checks and I came all the way from my state just to see you, and this the privilege, this things that would get done to us. Listen. Now y'all feel like how we feel, and Trump did that on purpose so we could sit back and go, oh, okay. No, this one dude, he came on TV today. He want his money back. Some white billionaire. He said, I gave money to the election fraud thing. Yeah. Can I get my money back? He was talking about it. Oh, say, can you see? Yup. My God. There you go. There you go. I want to act like I know what the fuck was going on with us the whole time. We was bugging out. White people was tricking. Now y'all feel exactly how I feel. And guess what? Y'all acting more crazy. And guess what? We've been in this predicament way longer than you. Y'all niggas ain't last a year. Yeah, they couldn't take it no more. They like, nope. Break it. Trump better make something happen while we talk about president. They still got the National Guard there, though. They still got the National Guard there because they saying now they're going to come there and March the 4th and take over. There ain't going to be niggas. How much you want to bet there ain't going to be no niggas there? How much you want to bet? Niggas is not coming. I know my people. I better sit their ass back and go get a popcorn and look at the shit. He turned his own people on his own people. That's good. Yeah. Trump did that. us. They let them
it won't come out.
Hey, go ahead, y'all can go. They let them go. You saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, but I said, but I told my sister, I said, listen.
If that was us out there, they would have. If we would have tried to been jumping over there,
come on.
They would have had ARs like tearing our asses up. We would have never even touched the rail. You feel me?
No, that's true. They would have definitely knocked us off.
They would have knocked us. They would have knocked They would have been 75 black people died for trying to run in the Capitol, and yeah, that's what it would have been. And they chasing 75 more.
Right now.
I hope we catch them.
We wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Have never got to the steps. We wouldn't have never got to the steps.
Son.
What?
The National Guard would have came and surrounded us. They would have closed us in. They would have let us. They would have not let us leave that shit. Kill all their asses. That's what they would have said.
That is true.
And
we wouldn't
now
have
that
never
we
got
see
to
that, now they got to make a move because now they got niggas saying back like, oh, see, but this is how dumb we are. We go about our life the next day like we ain't gave a fuck about that. We supposed to be like, nah, man. You know what? You know what I mean? We supposed to have been like, nah, we ain't celebrating Valentine's.
Exactly.
Yeah, Christmas coming around. Yo, we trying to change this law. Oh, y'all want to change that? Now, don't worry about it. We just not gonna buy shit for Christmas. Nobody buying shit for Christmas. Black people. Black people celebrate Christmas on the 12th of December. Yep. We don't do it on the 25th no more. We want to buy it early, and we don't want to spend. Yeah, that's how you do it. November 1st, everybody, we celebrating our Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's get it popped. We gotta start doing shit like that and making our own holidays up. I bet you the motherfuckers that follow. Oh no, so Thanksgiving is on the first then. Fuck it. That's how. You know why? Because it's about money. They don't care about none of that.
To see strength. That's why. No, they don't want you to see that. No, that's true.
They know what they doing. I tell people though. I said, if you was running the world, would you tell people who they really are, so they could get out of pocket, knowing that they the most dominant people in the world? Would you tell them?
Think about it. Nah, you know they ain't gonna say nothing. You.
Niggas that they fucking dominant, that they can rule the world. Why would I tell y'all that and we running shit now? I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna keep. Hey, Ching Chang Home, I got firecrackers. I'ma still play dumb. These niggas like firecrackers and shit. And you like Chinese food? That's how they look at you when they see you. They don't want you to wake up for shit. They don't want you to wake up like, nah, nigga, I don't like Chinese food. Nigga, I eat apples and fruits and vegetables. That shit out my face.
Nah, but that's why they had. That's why they had to watch. They knocked Malcolm X off though, because when they saw he was like that he was unifying them, they said that's too much. That's too much.
That's inferior. You don't want niggas. Niggas, come on. Niggas unified. What? Some shit called niggas. They unified. The niggas that was building in the vent and shit over there, yeah, them niggas together now, bro. They stop killing and shooting each other. No, that shit sounds scary. Me talking about it, like niggas unified. That shit'll make a person go in the house like niggas unified. I'm going in the house. That shit'll scare niggas. Niggas ain't unified. Last a month. Oh no, it's gonna last about 3 more months. Oh no, it's gonna only be for a year and then it's over. Now this shit never stopping. This shit gonna go for 5 years, nigga.
That's here forever. It's here forever. It ain't going nowhere.
They took them out. No, they said it's only gonna be for a year. I can wear my mask for a year. They ain't about nothing. And when I was working, I'm like, stupid. They making you get used to wearing the mask. That's what they doing.
Yeah, it's here
You're
forever.
getting used to it.
Yeah, ain't no coronavirus leaving. You crazy?
Yeah. And then they tell you that right after, oh, it's not gonna leave. It's like the flu. So what? So you basically saying, in other words, we not never take. So now, like I took, right, and now your kid's gonna grow up thinking masters is regular. I've been wearing masters since I was 5. No, that's not regular. See, like what they did with us, they made us think the food we was eating was regular. That's chicken, that's regular. No, that's not what we supposed to be eating. You see, everything. Like I tell people when they be like, no, we used to eat pancakes. I said, nigga, we had no choice. Now you got a choice, brother. Come on. What do you think you're talking to here? Come on, we used to eat big. No, nigga, we had no choice. They was killing motherfuckers, or they was going hungry if they didn't eat that. But you got a choice. You don't need to eat that. Tomorrow, this shit, no, my mom's. No. You should have told your mother that, like, your mom. Now we got a choice. We don't need to eat this no more. I know you got used to it, mom, but you don't need to eat this no more. Throw that away. You know that's nasty. You know that's pig intestine. You know that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. Now that they gave you an option to say, do you want to eat this or that? You still pick that shit? I'm out of here. Tell me you ain't brainwashed.
Because here's the thing.
When I saw a black person cook pig feet for Thanksgiving, I knew shit was a slave syndrome going on. I'm like,
that's a good word to use.
All the options in the world to every food you could buy, and you buy this shit on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You got this shit taking up your house?
Well, you know, bro. They sent us insane. Because you know what insanity is, right?
Let me know. School me. I'll let you know.
Doing the same thing, expecting a different result.
That's the It's 2020. That's why when the young crowd acted up, I said, that was about adoption. I needed that.
Yeah, G. They
said, fuck that, we burning cars all like, y'all motherfuckers, I ain't with this back of the days marching shit. They triggered it right off in New York.
They were like, y'all gonna know we serious.
Y'all niggas gonna know we serious. We not doing my grandmas and them talking about. Y'all sit down and nah, grandma, time to burn shit. They killing us out here.
Yeah.
Nah, now we got a choice.
Yeah. Remember when my man said, that movie where my man said, nah, dog, what you doing? Grab your thing. We behind enemy lines.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? For real, dog.
That's what you say. Yeah, dog. Now grab your shit, man. We behind enemy lines, man. We behind enemy lines.
That's what I tell people in New York. We talk the truth, so we talk about shit. See, New York don't fight against each other really. When we talk about knowledge, we talk about the system. Niggas like let's go against the machine. Niggas like to take sleep to the deeper problem, like. Like, nah, it ain't us, brother. This shit right here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that was
exactly,
a good way to bend somebody's perception. Even if they was lying, that was a smart ass idea.
Yeah, to switch that, to flip it, right?
Yeah. And they made you realize, like,
yeah, like, yeah.
And then they start dropping Jews on you. What they taught you in school? Like, huh? They start dropping real Jews on you, make you hate their asses, like, you hate the system, son. The government, you don't even know what the shit to say. You just saying shit because you heard.
You done raised up an army. You raised up an army off a flip. Yo, flip that shit. Niggas get it.
Real shit.
Yeah, it's true.
That was some smart shit, son. I don't care if they was lying or telling the truth, son. I was like, yo, that was smart. That slow, I ain't saying it stopped us from killing each other crazy, but it slowed motherfuckers down, though. It did something. You see what I'm saying? It slowed niggas down. It made a lot of niggas that was enemies become friends.
Yeah, Bloods.
It made a lot of that happen in that time.
Bloods and Crips. When you saw them niggas, they wasn't divided no more. It was like
you saw them together. It was like, oh shit, y'all Bloods and Crips. What's going on? Ain't you the boss of the Crips? Ain't you the boss of the Bloods? What the fuck? Yeah, unite.
Yeah, exactly.
See?
Exactly.
And that's what they don't want. Once they see that, they like, oh, hell no. Because once we unite and we had that meeting.
Now you seen that bullshit they let. You seen that bullshit they let that one white kid walk through the streets with that rifle, with that gun out there, and when he was shooting the protesters and shit, he walked right past police. See, they let they people do shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
They seen him. He killed people. And they gave that nigga a bottle of water while he was walking.
Shit like that. Real talk, man. Like, yo, pray in the name of Jesus Christ. And y'all gonna sit here and still tell me that they for you? We are all one. How the fuck you gonna say we are all one? If God said it's a chosen people, that means God separated us too. Why would he say chosen?
Exactly.
Chosen means separation.
They ain't want to hear that.
You feel? If I chose a pot. Martin Luther King was right when he started to realize we needed to separate. You see, he started to understand. Malcolm X was been trying to tell him we need to separate.
Yeah, he been said that.
He didn't understand that first, but Martin Luther King. See, that show you the down south mind state from a New York mind state. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Malcolm was saying.
Already ahead of time, like, yo, bro, it's not that, bro. Enemies are necessary. You got our people walking in stores, getting smacked in the face, still trying to eat at their table. Nah, I'm about to change this mindset. Now niggas walk in the restaurant like, I dare you touch me. I'll beat the shit out you. They gonna have to lock me up. Nigga like, oh, shit. What? Yeah. And I'm riding with him.
When you think about, yo.
And you got another brother. I'm coming with him too. You gonna have to lock all three of us up. You gonna have to lock us four of us up. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, y'all right. That's how that works. Unity.
Well, you seen it, but you seen it. Remember the brother that got shot down in Georgia? Aubrey? The brother Aubrey that was running? And they shot that brother?
Right.
Well, this group of brothers who were like militia, they came down in that neighborhood to protect his family.
Oh, you took him out the NFAC.
Them brothers came down there.
Not fucking around.
They was
about the niggas with guns and all.
And the police ain't doing.
You know that? That's crazy. I wrote him a message and all that when I first saw that. They made me shed tears when I saw that video. That first video, I never saw black people that unity with guns in my life. She made me be like, I want to be a part of that. I'm supposed to be there. That's supposed to be me there with a gun too. I always wanted to fight for my people, bro.
What's so funny is the people in that neighborhood, they were scared as shit.
For real.
Brothers walking around.
And then he said some shit that was deep. Like I tell you, even if he was lying, it still shook them up. Even when he said, y'all say
After that, they fired the state's attorney that was on the case and got a new one.
You see when they was talking about having the military or some shit come out, and the black sergeant had to get on the thing and say, nah, don't do that shit. Yeah, because he thought about it too. Like, nigga, I'm gonna have to be out there and I'm gonna because y'all gonna make him. See, what people don't understand is that this is the message I read from him talking. He definitely letting y'all know on TV for him to get out there and letting y'all know he black. He letting you know this. If y'all, in other words, he was saying this. If y'all get out there with the martial law and do the shit y'all saying y'all gonna do, I'ma have to pick. Five niggas will 30 niggas will know how to shoot guns by tomorrow. By sharpshooters.
And them brothers was walking around there with their guns out down there.
Yeah.
They ain't cared nothing about what they was saying.
Yeah. They exercising their rights and they letting you know we'll come anywhere.
Yeah, that was true. He did say that. He said that. You start shooting at 8 o'clock, we knocking y'all out
at 8:05. That shit right up. Like he said, that kid got shot at 8 o'clock. That's true. That's true.
Ain't nothing happened. No, it was quiet. It was quiet down there.
In the world. And he made that fact in the world. Now, at 8 o'clock, it was something special about 8 o'clock. When he said that, nowhere in the world, nobody died at 8 o'clock that day. Not one black person.
You know
why?
People,
he put that message out to let you know, if somebody died, you know the first thing every black person gonna think? White people did it. See how you put that in your head? You see how you put that in your head? Just like the TV do to you. That's why he said, I'm going to use their platform to get to my people soon. That's what he do. That's why they don't let him be on all of this other shit. And then it's scary when you see that he tried to be a president.
Oh, yeah.
So that nigga,
that's true.
He was trying to be the president. He turned straight into a nigga. Yeah, because he feel like how we feel. Shit, they ain't fucking giving me no job. Fuck that. You know what? Told your stupid ass you over there kissing his ass and all that. Told you. I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, that's true.
Happy when you got that little shirt from your massa. You know niggas being funny. Now look, your ass right back out here with me. Told you he don't give a fuck about you. Now Derek in here. Now you like, fuck, you right. Fuck that nigga. Nah, don't say fuck that nigga now. We been said that.
Exactly.
You just catching on, nigga. Nigga.
Yeah,
and they say that again. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love that.
That's what it is. But when they talking brothers all standing together with their weapons, they ain't messing with them.
Hell no, not even the military came out for yo. Listen,
no,
if you the army, right? If you the army, and y'all is a different people. When you see that, first of all, we hold a different type of energy. We the only people that could absorb. You know, I'm not even gonna get into all that. Just saying this: when you see niggas, right? These are niggas that y'all try to make an experiment out of, right?
Oh yeah.
These motherfuckers got on all black. They don't wear green and black. See? They got on all black. With black ARs walking. Holding guns up straight just like the army do, walking back and niggas?
Yeah, they had.
You saw girls out there like, that's right. See, women's been wanted this. Women's couldn't wait for men to step up. They couldn't wait. They like, nigga, they been raping us all that. Now y'all niggas here, y'all come. Finally.
Yeah, they was great. They was like, they
blocked
the off that
because they didn't see that. Like, they always wanted that.
They had to let the sheriff ride in there. They blocked the street off.
Yo, they came to the Cuts Clan Foundation and was like, come outside on the microphone.
Yep, they did.
Like, I shoot niggas, right? Come outside, we right here. We gonna shoot all y'all ass niggas was shook. You know how when they heard that, they probably like, hey, Charlie, go in the fucking house, call the cops. Cops ain't even showing up. They probably took for the cops. Just go there and tell them to leave. Please go. Yeah. Cause guess what? The president know that guy, so I know he ain't bullshitting about what he doing.
Nah, cause he said that they came down there. They was like, you heard the sheriff talking to him saying, "Oh no, y'all not doing nothing wrong." Well, I know we ain't.
Right.
and he left. He left.
They ain't doing nothing wrong. They exercising their right. You said you gonna do something. I did. Well, I'm here for you to do it. I ain't doing nothing wrong. Do what you say. Yeah. I'm gonna show you exactly what we gonna do. What we say.
Yeah.
It's just we never stand it up like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly.
That
you don't see.
Yeah. That part scared of them. Like, wow, they not scared today.
Yeah.